Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
And welcome to another edition of the Qatar Law podcast. And we welcome Sin Havoc in the chat, Yo Sin, and we'll be featuring Green Lantern 2011, The Watch Along. And this is the DC movie that still haunts Ryan Reynolds to this day, which I'm surprised because I'm not really seeing that the movies was bad. Maybe it was pre-planned sabotage or what, right? So we're on the road to 500 subs, and I'm encouraging you guys to subscribe to my channel. Plus, the replay crew are an important part of this channel. Please be free to watch this streaming uh, episode as replay crew, depend depending on your schedule. So we're doing the Green Lantern 2011 movie, and somehow the question is, was this really a flop or not? Right?
You see this all the
Let's drop
time
this.
at the level of a top producer who, between them or separately, will make flop after flop after flop after flop. I'm not going to name them, but I know who they are. And they're not all American either. And they still get paid huge sums of money for being in films that nobody wants to see. And producers make pictures out of which they take enormous sums of money. And the films, again, are not films people want to see. They're always going to blame somebody else. Always. Not their fault. No, 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 you were the one who said, or whatever. And there's a word for that. It's called upward failure. You see it all the time.
So, upward failures, you see it all the time. Sin Havoc said, the world is awakening whether you like it or not. Sell is the way. And this is so straight to the point. It's definitely a flop. Well, it's still questionable for me because, hey, I like the movie. Anyway, uh, please turn your player. I'm using Max this time around. And yeah, ev- everything must be on zero. And we're going to play it in 5, 4, 3, 2. The movie has potential, had potential. It's the studio's fault for messing it up. And here we go. This is one of the best characters in the DC uh, so this movie stars Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern. This also stars Ryan's eventual wife, Blake Lively, as why is my internet acting up again? Let's change. Alien, Alien action for this movie is happening, and my daughter is talking loudly. Okay, let's restart the movie since Sin Havoc says this was also one of the last movies with Michael Clark Duncan, an incredible actor. Yes, this was the year before uh, Duncan died. And of course, loud music from the practicing uh, the band, the neighbors band, doing Christmas music. Yeah, it's funny, really funny that I'm experiencing some difficulties. Yep, band practice in the morning. People love that kind of music here. It's so loud somehow. All right. And you gotta laugh. You got to laugh, otherwise you go insane. That's true. Somehow, uh, this morning is really good for us. Laughter is a good medicine. So true. So true. And we got it. Let's go. The emerald energy of willpower. Imagine the planet Oa was invented in comics during the early 60s. As uh, now, Hal Jordan is, of course, the second Green Lantern in comic history. And they revise the DC superheroes during the Silver Age. Green Lantern used to have a magic ring. Now he has a scientific ring. And did you know that Taika Waititi is casted in this movie? So Sin said there's actually a planet called Oa out in the cosmos. Yes. So comics really is comics and movies. It's a reflection of life. This is when science fiction and life merge at some point. So we're in the planet Riot. This movie was considered a flop because it didn't earn that much and it costs so much. And hello, Sergeant uh, Giratina. I have, if you want to join in the discussion, I put a link on the chat. So I definitely should check my internet connection. And I'm back. I'm back. Man, my internet connection was really wonky. And Sergeant Guarantino said, it's because the studio relied too much on CGI. Release it at the wrong date. Got a live stream of my own at the moment, but I should be able to join soon. Yes, thanks, Giratina. Sinhavok says, Abin Sur is Tamara Morrison, who's also Boba Fett and Aquaman's dad. And we're still experiencing some difficulties with, yeah, Tom Curry from uh, Aquaman. Internet is acting wonky worldwide. Wow. Something must be amiss, like that in Washington, in was I the time so the aliens, something is inbound, yes, I believe so. And people are just ignoring the signs. So this is the moment that my uh, internet went wonky. Three aliens falling and seeing something green. Who played Parallax? I forgot. The design for Parallax is so well. It really sucks. Humanity is about to get a reality check. Twitter has been bombarded with videos since last night, since yesterday actually. Those drones. What is happening? That's the question. Why did they design Parallax to be? They look like shit, you know. It's Earthrise, ships and drones coming out of the water. It's funny because I think only X are showing those videos about these drones, and the timing is so conspicuous. Another sad flop was during the same period, I think, or earlier, was the Alamo with Patrick Wilson and who else? That was another movie I liked, but it was a box office failure. Why does Parallax look like a crowd? Yeah, he looks like a yellow freaking cloud. And I'm back. Oh man, why is this uh, interference from this? What's happening? Really, I'm so. Sinhawk says reptoids. Man, yeah, you could join in. I already here it is. Sergeant is well, here he is. Hi, Sarge.
Hi, thank you. Yeah.
You're muted,
I'm,
Sarge.
oh, sorry about that. Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I've seen Green Lantern. Quite cool for a first time
yeah.
experience. And I'm quite aware about, yeah. And I have read,
Mm-hmm.
and I also read during my live stream last week on why it failed. Multiple factors led to it. But I take it you're still watching the thing? Oh, hang on. Oh,
Uh-oh. Yes.
oh, of course. Yeah, I had to cover a lot of what's been going.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
switching my network.
wow. Yeah,
Man,
yeah. It was still an interesting movie to watch,
this
but I can.
bites. Anyway, 2011. This was when there it is. Ryan Reynolds got the biggest gift he had in life
Oh yeah,
with Blake Lively.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this was yeah.
Yes.
Reynolds was still pretty much. Well, it's hard to tell. But back then, he was kind of still new to the superhero movie genre. Well, even though the first character he played was Wade Wilson from X Men Origins Wolverine. Yeah, and and it's part of what I learned from screenwriting last week when I read it back on, you know, back when I was
Hmm.
looking at why this movie couldn't outperform expectations as well. Yeah, one of them. Another
Hmm.
factor.
One
Well,
of them. Yeah.
mhm.
So I'm having trouble returning uh, my link to the movie because I don't know what's happening to the internet right now.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of trick. Yeah, Premiere can be tricky sometimes. Usually, it happens when it takes up a lot of bandwidth and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
This was also around the time when Justice League Mortal was getting shut down.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that was 20 before 2011. Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah. There was another project that was getting canceled too. Lots of stuff.
And I think this is like Sin Havoc says, Green Lantern is still haunting Ryan Reynolds to this day, right? It's
Yeah,
somehow
mhm. Yeah,
it's somehow along with his role in the Wolverine, Secret Origins Wolverine, X Men Origins.
Yeah.
That's one of those
Oh yeah. Oh, and I
those
almost forgot.
failures of his, but
Yeah,
you know,
I almost forgot.
right like
Before
Ryan
X Men.
Reynolds
Oh yeah.
every time.
Hmm. Yeah, that too.
Man,
How far are you?
th- they're practicing band music where I live, and that's why it's
Oh,
a bit noisy.
wow.
Yeah, they're
It-
practicing for Christmas already.
Oh, nice.
And man, I'm having trouble with my servers. What's happening here?
Huh. Yeah, that's
Anyway, a lot of have
okay.
drones are flying.
Hmm.
What's happening? What's all right? This is somehow my network is not doing well.
Oh,
And this bites,
yeah, I hear you.
this
Yeah.
bites.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
I've had problems with the internet servers too on previous streams as well, Qatar. Especially with ones I had last, well, 2 days ago when I was doing a continuation to one of my streams from Tuesday. I was having trouble keeping the stream
mhm,
going. It started, well, I
yeah,
started to, yeah, it's quite clear that the stream cannot always be sustainable every time, but doesn't mean we have to give up trying. We just gotta keep it going and do what we can to.
StreamYard seems to be giving us a hard time, or a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people are using StreamYard.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
All right, we're in the planet Oa. Okay, our timestamp is 1 minute again in this movie. So we
Oh,
were discussing about there's a planet Oa in the cosmos. Uh,
mm,
Sinavok says there's a real Oa, and of course this is the second Green Lantern character invented because the first one, Alan Scott, was magic base, more like a genie in Aladdin's lamp
oh,
rather than scientific plasma.
oh, Really?
Yeah. Yes. It's the first iteration of Alan Scott was uh, it was a magic ring, and later on when Hal Jordan was created, they sort of mix the two early earlier than what they did with Hawkman. So it was better. It was better because there was time to learn those stuff, learn the continuity. They really wrote the continuity flawlessly, unlike Hawkman.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot.
And in this, yes, yes, go ahead, man.
Oh, you can continue.
Timestamp is 2 minutes 45, just to sync up, and you see Parallax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Voiced by
boy.
Clancy Brown. Yeah. Parallax was voiced by Clancy Brown, the famous voice of Lex Luthor from the animated DC projects.
They designed Parallax to look like a cloud of shit in real life. That's
Yeah.
why people hate the design.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was more insect-like in the comics than he was as a cloud-based entity.
So the voice of Parallax is Clancy Brown.
Oh yeah,
That's I forgot about that.
I haven't.
Anyway, in real life, those drones are really pesky, and
Yeah,
I think everyone is having a hard time adjusting to what's truth and what's false.
yeah, that's
There
true.
is a cover up. There is a cover up. I think so. I think there is a cover up.
Yep, there is. Always is.
This reminds me of the time when they were promoting the short film for Green Lantern. Yeah,
Oh,
and they use a lot of footage, strange footage from uh, those lights, and well, I like Hal Jordan as Green Lantern. If I do
yeah.
compare Hal Jordan with John Stewart, let's face it, John Stewart became famous because of the Justice League animated series. That's it.
Yep,
He
that's
was
true.
he was the substitute Green Lantern for Hal Jordan during
Yeah.
his creation, uh,
Hmm.
late 70s, early 80s. Then
Yeah.
there's another Green Lantern, uh, Guy Gardner,
Mhm.
who
Yep.
is
A hothead.
an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Then and there's Kyle Rayner, the Green Lantern from the 90s, who should have been the ultimate Green Lantern,
Uh huh.
but the Silver Age fans were, uh,
Yeah. Yeah. It
they
was more just.
wanted nostalgia.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
So watching Hal Jordan as a kid, he really wanted to be a pilot
Mm-hmm.
or an astronaut.
Yep.
The best animated version of Hal Jordan's origin was First Flight, the movie, the Green Lantern animated movie.
Yeah, 2009.
Yeah, 2009. It's available in YouTube, but I think I have to pay. You have to rent or buy
Oh yeah.
that video.
Yep. Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah. There is an extended version of this movie somehow, and I
True.
forgot.
I didn't
I
notice.
forgot where I can watch that movie. It has the extended cut of when he was a young Hal Jordan, the discussion uh, with Sinestro on the philosophy of the willpower of the Green Lantern.
Mhm.
Yeah, this of course was taken from Jeff Johns' script, from Jeff Johns' comic book story, comic art.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, back when he was good. Now he's
Oh yeah.
sort of a bad seed now.
Yeah. That. Yeah. That is true.
Mhm. This is Tim Robbins.
Uh huh.
Tim Robbins played Robert Hammond, the senator, the U.S. senator, and father for Hector Hammond.
Uh huh. Yep. Yeah.
This
Yep.
has Top Gun elements on it, or
Oh.
Iron Eagle. You know, every time they do an aircraft movie,
Yeah. Yep. Hal Jordan is a pilot.
yeah, Al Jordan is the pilot. He came from a family of. His dad was a test pilot, and
Mhm.
somehow, whoa,
Yeah.
his dad should eject.
Mhm.
The best portrayal of Hal Jordan is the one where he doesn't show fear. That became the requirement for every member of the Green Lantern Corps.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, that's one of the difference between Hal Jordan and Alan Scott. Alan Scott, the Golden Age Green Lantern.
Yeah. Hal Jordan's the Silver Age Green Lantern.
This movie has a budget of 200 million, and the box
Wow.
office was 237.2 million.
Wow. Yeah, but yeah, it is
But
disappointing.
it's still considered a flop.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's true.
That's so weird for my taste. Now we have Abin Sur.
Uh-huh. Yep. The guy who gave the ring.
Yes, this is Temura Morrison, the guy who played Boba Fett. Mark Strong looks like a very good Sinestro. Would have been great if they did a continuation of this movie. If they made a sequel somehow.
Yeah. Cool.
Man, Parallax.
Uh-huh.
And yes, Sin Mark Strong is another great actor.
Oh yes. Yep, he was
He's in a lot of
Sinestro.
he's in a lot of movies, including uh,
Yeah,
uh,
Shazam.
Kick Shazam, Kick Ass, uh, Robin Hood,
Yep.
Russell Crowe's Robin Hood.
Yep. Right. Right.
They portrayed Hal Jordan. They really got Hal Jordan's character down to pat. He was a womanizer. He was
Mhm.
yes, Sin. Uh, Mark Strong is in June Prophecy. Is
And he was
also
in the
in
Penguin.
The Penguin. The,
Uh-huh. Including Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes 1 movie from 2009.
the first one. The
Yeah,
first Sherlock Holmes.
yeah, from
Yeah.
2009. That was the first film I ever learned about, ever even seen the actor in a movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie, man.
Sure was. Couldn't understand why they haven't gotten the third one for Downey movie trilogy yet.
And the Kingsman's films. Yeah, he was sort of like Q in the Kingsman.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
I love that. Yeah, I love the choreography in that first one. You know, with Colin Firth
okay,
taking on those thugs in the bar.
this Ryan Reynolds meeting his wife for the first time. I think this is the only thing that's uh, memorable for Green Lantern and Ryan Reynolds.
Yep, that's true.
They made Blake Lively, Carol Ferris as also a
Mhm.
test pilot, which is weird because in the animated movies, in the comics, she was the daughter's boss, the boss's daughter.
Oh, wow,
She
that's
was ne-
something.
she was never a she was never a test pilot, which is
Yeah, I
weird.
know. Yeah, I hear you.
And that's Taika. The hell, freaking Taika.
Oh, yeah. Taika Waititi.
He plays Pi, uh, tech support for Hal Jordan,
Mhm.
mechanical support and tech support. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Technically, they're practicing with drones, AI, AI tech.
You must be talking about what's been going on in Jersey, in New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey. I wonder. I really wonder what's happening there.
Yeah, me too. And he seems to have seen some kind of smoke coming somewhere nearby the Capitol in Washington, D.C. as well. Back on X.
Yeah, I think only X is showing those videos.
Yeah,
This really reminds me of Top Gun. And this little stunt, I think, was copied from Iron Man 1.
yeah, yeah. I heard that they were trying to emulate the success of Iron Man 1 with this movie. Just
Yeah,
before. Yeah, 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 with the piloting and stuff. They were, yeah, they were literally trying to start their own cinematic universe just before Man of Steel
this was before Man of
with this
Steel.
one.
And yes, this was after Justice League Mortal was canned or canceled.
Yeah, that's true.
This is one of those moments when they didn't get Hal Jordan's character right because he's supposed to have no fear.
Yeah, that's true. Hmm. New Egypt.
So Sin Havoc says town in New Jersey
Yeah,
with the drones is coincidentally New Egypt. That seems to be not a coincidence. overcome
Yeah.
the fear. That was a mistake. He was scared.
Uh-huh.
Hal Jordan was never scared of anything.
Ah, Josh Herrera's joined us. How's it going, Josh?
Hi Josh, beware his power, Deadpool's delight. Hi Josh, would you can hop on the panel if you like, Josh. It's going to be an awesome watch along. We
Mhm.
have Josh, just Josh, in the chat. I have the invitation in the link of uh, the watch along in the chat. Anyone, everyone, and anyone is welcome to join the fray. Timestamp is 23 minutes 31 seconds
Yeah. Mhm.
for those who enjoy the watch alongs. Yesterday we watched a nightmare, uh, Nightmare Christmas with Bat Dan and Skywalker the Jedi. That
Huh.
was enjoyable. That's the first time I watched that animated movie, stop motion animation.
Yeah, Sky's a fan of that movie. He was with us on Home Dual Shock Reviews live stream a week or two ago.
Yeah. hmm And how is hold the dualies?
They're doing
Yeah,
all right. They're doing all right. Still busy, but I am still able to get in touch with them from time to time.
yeah, that's good. So we're witnessing this part where Abin Sur crash landed on Earth.
Yep, this is where Hal gets his ring from him.
This looks like one of those orbs that we saw on Twitter X for the past few days. So my schedule is really on in line with something.
Yeah, yep,
Coast City. Coast City is a fake. Is a comic book city that's located somewhere near LA, and
yeah,
Hal Jordan's been living there for so long since his creation in the
yeah,
60s.
yep, that too.
Yeah. They're doing the family drama portion of the show, the movie,
Yeah,
and it feels like Ryan Reynolds is still acting as Ryan Reynolds, just like most of his movies. Yeah. I saw your stream earlier. The Funeral of the DCU, Part 2. Another uh, promo for this is on July 11, 2025. We'll be watching Zod Writer's One Punch Dan, the
Oh yeah,
movie. Yeah,
you bet we are.
that's gonna be cool. It stars, of course, Bat
Yeah.
Dan and Josh Herrera,
Hmm.
Zod Writer, and a
Bishop,
few other guys.
even
Bishop,
Bishop.
yeah, Bishop, and me. I'll be Dr. Qatar. Uh, and a
Yeah.
shout out to the executive branch.
Mhm. Yep. Yeah. Great that you got
What's
an
happening?
alternative.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Sin.
Yeah. Thank you, Sen.
And I have to adjust my time, streaming time because daylight savings is over. Man,
Yeah, that's
it's so
true.
hard to do those stuff and somehow be still in aligned.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
One
Sin
Punch Man.
Havoc was
Yeah.
Sin Havoc's creation for that because it there was someone uh Bat then wants to punch during those early days.
Ah, Sin Havoc was also on live stream with Daniel Martin a year or two ago on a stream hosted by Super Hive. From one of Zach's loyal fans and stuff. I've
Yeah.
come across her channel be, uh, just before I came across Katie and Peter's channel last year in June. Well, I came across Ali's channel some sometime at the beginning of 2023, along with Aaron Fisher as well.
hmm
Eh,
Sin Havoc says I came up with that nickname. Yes, you did, man. Yes, you did. And I really thank you for the support you've given each one of us in our streaming, in our platform.
yeah,
And yes. And did you know that some shill has been doing a watch along for Creature Commandos, but I heard that he doesn't have the audience to
yeah,
watch it.
yeah,
That's that is so weird, man. That is so weird.
yeah. It is weird. Some some areas on YouTube you have common sense, and some places you don't. Especially when it
Yeah,
comes to yeah.
the James Gunn.
Oh yeah, and I just came across another one of his fans on X sometime earlier today. who doesn't seem to admit that the whole
So
brand is
Sin
fake.
Havoc.
Yeah,
Sin Havoc told Super Hype about Cell. She rolls with the Restore crowd.
which is
Well,
great too. And I like to get her
lots
on.
of Restore crowd on your stream. Yeah, that's cool. I,
Yep, and I like
I'm
to
gonna
get
catch that.
yeah, and I like to get Abby on my panel for Wonder Woman next year in February, which I got the stream scheduled up for. Ah, and Havoc said, yeah, he says something.
Yeah, watch along for in 2 days, and I think what the I think Dennis Mendina will be there for my watch along.
I also
You
did one
make
early.
up your mind.
Yeah,
I did a Wonder Woman streaming. Uh, I think last December. I did a couple of watch alongs during December of last year. And yeah, been doing this for almost 2 years now. Time
yeah, it's a lot
time
of
is
work.
really time is fun. Time moves fast when you're having fun.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's true.
The lantern battery looks like a plastic toy that you get in Walmart.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, I got my son gave me a gift since he attended
Hmm.
ToyCon yesterday here in Manila, and he gave me two comic books, old comic books,
Hmm.
Green Lantern and Justice League of America. I
Yeah,
was thankful for that.
yeah. In fact, yeah, it was really nice of them.
Yeah, my son. So Sin Havoc says, we gave the info to the masses. Let them make up their own minds. Yeah. I say sell is the way.
Same here.
Restore Restore never really made it past the Snyder cut, right?
Right.
They were being uh, discouraged by those in power from
Oh yeah,
WBD. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, because they have the same shareholders as Disney. Aaron Fisher pointed it out.
Yeah, I think they're gonna plan to drop WBD and
Oh, and shout out to Mikey as well. Didn't have it.
versus Hector Hammond is the Senator
Uh-huh.
Hammond's son, and this guy is a
Yeah,
Scott Guard. Shout out to Mikey Sutton,
yeah,
hashtag Mikey vs Forever, MV4E. We've been honoring Mikey's memory since yeah before after he died in 2023.
yeah. What's it? Sorry for your loss.
Peter Sarsgaard played the bad guy in the modern version of the Magnificent Seven.
Yep.
I really like that
Bartholomew Cole.
western.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really like that western remake.
me
It's really
too.
cool.
Really awesome, awesome as well.
Yeah, it was. And now we have Angela Bassett as Amanda Waller. She plays Doctor here. It's
It
sort
was the
of
same.
license to do another interpretation of Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
And we have a collider, sort of. Dead alien. It's Abin Sur. Like, are we part of the conspiracy theorists? I'm mixing my Wi-Fi with the LAN cable. I hope
Oh,
my signal gets better.
yeah, same here.
This, of course, is pure Ryan Reynolds acting. He's gonna recite the oath, but he can't remember what the oath was.
Yeah.
This is like Van Wilder doing the oath. He really acts the same for every movie he does. He did.
Mhm.
For the power of Grayskull.
Yeah, where he was
And,
trying to get the thing to work.
and there he goes. It looks like a plastic uh, kid's toy.
Oh yeah.
And somehow Hector Hammond got infected by Parallax.
Uh-huh.
That was uneventful. I didn't recognize Peter uh, S- Sarsgaard as Bogues in the Magnificent Seven. It's really far off.
Yeah, probably was.
Angela Bassett's Amanda Waller looks the part better than Viola Davis. That's
Yeah,
only my point of view.
mine as well.
Yeah, this really has a Top Gun feel, including this bar who has a display of Hal Jordan's dad. Timestamp 43 minutes, 46 seconds, and still boring action. I think they tried to make this movie as like the X-Men or uh,
Oh,
yeah, and this is where Lively fell in love with disappointed employees of Ferris Air are beating the tar out of Hal Jordan.
oh. Huh.
That guy could have been killed when uh, Green Lantern made uh, the punch. Uh, Now he's being recalled back to Oa.
Yeah.
The origin of Hal Jordan was better represented in the animated movie First Flight. That would
Hmm.
have been a better plot line.
Yeah.
Wormhole.
I have
Now,
another
why
stream
did
that's
they
up.
this? Okay, what stream?
Oh, Derek Anderson, the DA down at 11. I've got
I
28
see.
minutes, but I'll
Mm.
I'll wait and hang out until 5 minutes to 11. So I'll be. Yeah, I know.
You're so busy, my man.
Yeah, thank.
I saw your YouTube schedule. You have a schedule for next year already.
Yeah, of course, and I hope I can get. I hope I can get the ghoulies to come join me on a couple streams again next year as well. I mean, I switched. I switched the streams over to Wednesdays for next year because Disney's going to be dropping a lot of content, and I imagine that people will be busy doing their reviews and their watch along for whatever Disney's going to put out on the streaming on Tuesdays.
Hmm. That's why I do my streaming on a Monday morning here. That's Sunday night in the States. Wednesday morning here is a Tuesday evening in the States, and Friday morning that's Thursday evening in the US. That's it. I could maybe do just two streams on a weekday, but I enjoy what I'm doing. So I made it a three times a week uh, thingy for my channel.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Sin, I'm gonna check uh, your message. Tomore is played by Geoffrey Rush.
Yep, Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean and Mystery Man
Uh-huh.
with Ben Stiller.
Yeah, that too.
The Guardians of the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Universe for Green Lantern myth.
Yeah,
I don't think that's true, Sin Havoc. I think that's AI. Who knows? Yeah, I I did uh, laugh my ass off when I first saw that picture. Hey, Sky!
Hello, Sky.
Thanks for joining the chat. And
Hmm.
you can drop in anytime. My invites for this watch along is in the chat. It's pinned on the chat. So, yeah. Yeah, much love, Sky. Thanks, man. Thanks for
Thank you, sir.
visiting the chat.
Yeah, honor, sir.
This is how chat and panel. Yeah, you can join the panel, man. It's so cool. I have Sergeant Giratina on the panel and the chat.
Hmm. Yep.
And Sin Havoc is still in the chat only.
Hmm.
Awesome actor, this Mark Strong.
Hmm. He is incredible.
Yeah. This movie is from 2011, right, Sin? And somehow this is when James Gunn was entering the DC universe.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for those who want to enter the panel. That's the link for the chat for the panel. Yep, notes. The ransom notes are real. Gunn's been working with WBDC and Marvel Studios since 2011. Yeah, he was really planning the usurpation of Zack Snyder since then.
Yeah,
Hey, it's Michael Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan as Kilowog.
Michael Clark Duncan as Kilowog. Michael Clark Duncan also played Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin in Ben Affleck's Daredevil movie.
Yeah, but yeah, he did. He sure did.
Yep, he did. And that movie portrayal produced, you remember the Spider-Man animated series during the
Yeah,
early 2000s. We had a black Kingpin there.
yeah, the animated Spider-Man series from the 2000s.
Next lesson.
I also came across one of Zod Rider's videos where he was interviewing one of Fatal J's buddies, called Apu. Guy was also on that
Okay.
channel with him. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched those old streams from the guys, but
Mhm.
I would have enjoyed joining those streams. Yeah. Be afraid, human. This movie isn't pure comedy like what Ryan Reynolds did on the Deadpool franchise. If
Yeah,
they
that too.
made if they made this into a humorous comedy action, then we probably will have a different take on the Green Lantern franchise.
Yeah, that too.
Fear is the enemy of will.
Exactly. Nice family.
Yeah. You reek of fear. This is just Hal Jordan training uh, to be the Green Lantern.
Hmm.
The ring never makes mistakes. Timestamp 1 hour, 2 minutes, 44 seconds. And somehow we still don't have that much action.
Yeah, I can tell.
Somehow, Hal Jordan just quit being Green Lantern, but he never returned the ring. What is that? Plot hole or what? This is what I'm feeling for this part of the movie. Yawning on some parts. So this is why the movie flopped at some point.
Yeah, not
But
enough excitement.
yeah, but I think they went a few $1 million above the budget,
Huh.
but
Oh, yeah.
they still need to the marketing cost is still big, and it's not included in uh, the box office of this movie. The
Yeah,
budget
that's true.
costs. Yeah, I learned that they have a different uh, type of accounting for both budget and marketing. They have different. Well, I think Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, did do a good budget for marketing of his Black Adam movie. But
Yeah, he did. Sure did.
yeah, I think mine's made up. The narrative has been placed, and yeah, that that's one of the reason why there's a flop after flop after flop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I remember from this movie was Christopher Reeve Superman 1978.
Oh, that.
It has
Yeah, that.
it has the same element, and you wonder why they hold Superman 78 in high regards while they mock Green Lantern 2011.
Yeah.
It's it's funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Plastic ring. Man, that giant shit cloud. It really has the color of crap. My friend always says that when we discuss Green Lantern, they hated
Um,
the movie because of Parallax.
yeah, because they didn't get him done right.
I saw a different kind of reaction when I saw. I tell them that Parallax looks like the dead spirits of all those beings he absorbed, but they keep saying it's the color of shit, brown gooey, brown gooey shit, or
So,
es- excrement, crap. This is too much philosophical for me somehow.
yeah, not really.
You really notice the influence of Jeff Johns, including the design of
Uh-huh.
the yellow ring.
That too. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I think it was a bad idea when they made Hal Jordan into Parallax during the 90s.
Oh
It
yeah.
really, although it did give him uh, a character boost, but we all know that comic characters tend to go back to their original uh, characterizations.
Yeah, that too.
Playing blues music.
Yeah.
The last movie I saw with Robbins before I watched Green Lantern was War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise.
Nice.
The other movie I like with Blake Lively was The Age of Adelaide, where she was an immortal.
Cool.
A good movie. Yeah, it had Harrison Ford in that movie.
It's 5 minutes to 11 over here, Qatar. I have to get going, but
Yeah,
thank.
it is. Actually, it's 5 minutes before 12 noon here. Ha!
Wow.
So, yeah, we're, you know, thanks
No,
for being on the panel and
you're
joining
welcome.
me here for
Of
this
course.
watch along. And we'll do
Yeah.
this again
Yeah.
somehow, some when,
Take
if you're not busy.
care.
Yeah, you too, man. So, thank you, uh, Sergeant Giratina, and follow Sergeant Giratina on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel and also follow him on X at Ninja Khan. So Yeah, okay. Sin. I'm gonna check it again. So, what page from X? I'm gonna check it out. Sin. Man, which Aaron Fisher? There are a couple of Aaron Fishers on the Aaron Bailey is the one I'm seeing here. Sin. Okay, my review. It's Photoshop. It was Photoshop. Sin Havoc. Somehow. That's a. Although that hairpiece looks like my daughter's boyfriend's hair. It is hysterical, and it is Photoshop, not AI. Laughing out loud here. I wonder why uh, we'll get really cornball Clark Kent next year if only it gets shown. It's a really, yeah, honestly, one of the biggest disappointments inbound. Eh, looks like dragon shit is coming to Earth. Green Lantern. Eh, They made Hector Hammond and Carol Ferris as friends. I don't remember Hector Hammond as being friendly with the Ferris in the comics. And this is Taika, the guy who messed up uh, a lot of movies. Number one, Thor, Love and Thunder, and to some extent, Thor Ragnarok. Yeah. Totally Ryan Reynolds acting. So the domino mass never really worked for Ryan Reynolds. So Hal Jordan was invented by John Broome and Gil Kane. Intergalactic peacekeepers. Man, I hope uh, they made this movie more exciting of sorts. I mean, he did make Deadpool exciting. Uh, He sort of quit, but the ring is still his. That's definitely weird, weird as hell. When Hal Jordan quit the Green Lantern Corps in the comics, his ring was taken away from him. Then he was substituted by John Stewart as the Green Lantern of our space sector. This movie was directed by Martin Campbell with story by Greg Berlanti, Michael Green, and Marc Guggenheim. Screenplay by Greg Berlanti, Michael Green, Marc Guggenheim, and Michael Goldenberg. And yeah, produced by Jeff Johns, Greg Berlanti, and Donald Deline. Somehow, they could have done Greg Berlanti's version of Green Lantern, but they didn't. Now we're gonna have another Green Lantern series coming up, and I hope it's good for HBO with Aaron Pierre and Kyle Shadler as the lead. This is one of those movies where uh, they could have made better. Rotten Tomatoes rated this movie as a 25%. Noisy, overproduced, and thinly written. Man, these critics are so bad. Mhm. The influence of fear is made obvious in this version of Hector Hammond. This is more uh, sci-fi suspense than a superhero film. Hector Hammond screaming constantly. Yeah, he does scream, and he talks softly, which is one of those weird stuff. That was the scream. Timestamp 1 hour 29 minutes 34 seconds. Yeah. And finally, we get some action. So my wife and daughter are going out. That's why there's a background noise here. The alien. All right. And we have Skywalker the Jedi on the chat. Hi,
Hey,
Sky.
hey, I've been back there chilling
Hey.
for a good little minute, bro.
Yeah. Sorry, my man. I'm speaking with Sinavok. So,
Nah, it's
how
all
is it, my
good,
man?
bro. Much
Hey,
love,
brother.
man. I just wanted to stop through because I got this new puppy, so I'm a little bit busy tonight. But I've been,
Yeah.
I'm always seeing you in the chats and stuff, bro. And I see you've been putting in a lot of work with your platform over here, and I just love what you got to bring to these conversations, man. And I just wanted to say appreciate you for doing everything that you be doing, bro. And yeah, man, just best
Namaste,
energy
man.
to you, yo.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Kai, for for that. And thank you for watching the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. I was trying to get on here earlier when you still had Sergeant Guillotine on, but I was trying to eat dinner, and this dog is like it's really
Yeah.
taking up a bunch of my life. So
Yeah,
you know,
I've got to feed my dog in a while after this stream. My dog and my cats.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I got this 6-month-old puppy, man, and she is just been a lot. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? It's been a
yeah,
whole lot.
right.
So
That's a good, man. It's nice to have that kind of pet to really put away the pressure we're experiencing in real life.
right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man,
So
that's super dope. And shouts out to Sin Havoc in the chat, holding it down as always, man.
yeah,
Much love, all y'all.
yeah,
Uh, are you enjoying the movie, bro?
yeah. I am. It's actually, I should have named this as a roast along. As it's, I'm,
Right.
I'm good. I'm roasting Ryan Reynolds and the script for this movie. Yeah, Sin Havoc said stinks. Yeah,
Hey, shouts out to the dog. Sin Havoc
yeah,
5150. Right.
yeah. That's
Yo,
eh,
where'd you get
yeah.
that name from, Sin Havoc? Like, I need to know that.
What?
Sin Havoc 5150. Where'd that come from?
Hey, Sin, where did you get your name? It's a roast.
It's Gotham roast. Well done, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well done, roast. I've been doing the roast along for about my second year in doing this stuff, and this is in honor of our friend Mikey Sutton.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I really miss that guy, man.
yeah. I didn't have the time to make my uh, channel when he was alive, but
Hmm.
in honor of him, doing this stuff was only logical, and it's his plan to have us branch out, all his members, all his friends. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
yep,
Everybody was kind of doing their own thing and into whatever they were into, and just all kind of bringing something different. So I think it's definitely something where, at least for me, I've tried to just take what he left us with, and just kind of continue on pushing forward, and trying to always do our best, man, and just to have fun at the same time. Because that's something else too,
yeah.
yo. Mike was all about having fun and kind of enjoying that journey.
And the best thing is that no one tells us what to talk about.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't gotta have nobody tell me,
Yeah,
right, like that I can talk about Zach or talk about whatever. I talk about whatever I want to talk about on my platform, right?
yeah.
I guess that's part of when you
And
ain't
I
got
like your
no.
platform, especially when you did the sell movement, Zell ZSJL to Netflix. That's when I totally joined the club.
Man,
And
I
yeah,
look. I really do appreciate that, man, because that whole thing is just about trying to be effective and trying to do as much as we possibly can,
yeah.
and just you know, really trying to get this thing done, man. Because I think that the world needs it, man. The world needs what Zach was trying to bring, and I think that if we're all able to kind of come together, we'll really be able to get it done.
So Sin Havoc chatted. I'm a sinner, love Havoc from X-Men comics. 5150 is reference to Van Halen and Lax TNA wrestling. Sin
Mm.
Havoc. Whoa.
For sure, for sure. Laid it
Yeah.
all out. Laid it all
Yeah.
out. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's so cool, Sin. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Van Halen. So Sinavik probably a little older. Okay.
yeah. It's
I'm
probably a little bit younger than me, and
right.
the guy who's my age was actually Mikey. We're the same age. That's why. And of course, my brother from another mother, Bishop, is nearing my age.
Much love to y'all and that Faith in Comics show.
Yeah. Thanks for the support, my man. And what? We have Green Lantern doing his Ryan Reynolds acting. Guy
Right.
acts like Ryan Reynolds every time.
Yeah. It's just kind of the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Right. Nah,
Yeah.
it's wild, bro.
Yeah. It's a Van Wilder over and over.
Van Wilder. Van Wilder, Green Lantern, Van Wilder, Deadpool. Yeah, he's kind of the
Deadpool.
same guy and everything.
Same guy. The best thing he got for the Green Lantern movie is his wife, Blake.
Right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause that's where they met at, right? Yep.
Yeah. And he's
Hey, so I guess he's glad he did that movie then, right?
yeah, and he's still being wonky over his role as Green Lantern.
He like he secretly hates that role because that's where he met his wife. He's like, damn, if only,
If
right?
only, right?
If only
That's just friends,
the
according
friend.
to
Yeah.
Sin.
Right.
Right. Yes. This movie is really I
Oh my
think
goodness.
this
Yo, yo, I gotta dip out because I gotta take this dog outside, man. Yo,
yeah,
uh,
sure.
you have a
Thanks
good one,
for
bro. This is
joining
crazy,
the
bro.
panel, my man. Thanks for
Even talk about you.
yeah.
You pissed on the rug, damn it. Sorry. Look,
Yeah.
I'll
See
see
you
y'all later.
again, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
peace.
later doing peace. That was Sin uh, Skywalker the Jedi joining the panel. And yeah, Mikey verse forever. Yep. We at the Cell movement are really of one mind and we support each other. I don't get why Hector Hammond can control the power ring. It should be it should work only with Hal Jordan's DNA. Timestamp 1 hour 41 minutes and 30 seconds. It's willpower versus willpower. It's this stream is turning out to be fun. Uh, and of course, we have Sergeant Girantina, we have Sin Havoc, we have Skywalker the Jedi, and the Parallax cloud still looks like shit. It does, it does. Like feces joined together. It would have been great if they made Hal Jordan into Parallax. So this is technically not comic accurate. Then we're in, well, the movie's about to end in about less than 20 minutes. You are not strong enough. So the cloud was dispersed by a missile. Good thing he charged the ring before going into battle with Parallax. What will be your reaction when you see this pile of shit as a cloud? It's not even Cthulhu level. And of course, what do we got? Sell the Snyderverse to Netflix. Sell ZSJL to Netflix. Ryan Reynolds could have been Hal Jordan in the Snyderverse. And too bad they didn't push through with that. So after a few hour, 1 hour plus, eh, we finally get some really cool action from this movie. It really does look like someone's having a loose bowel movement in the atmosphere. The difference between Hal Jordan and, let's say, Kyle Rayner is that Hal Jordan was a trained Air Force pilot, while Kyle Rayner was a graphic artist. So the ring works best for technically Kyle because of his imagination. And this is the my one pet fee have fear. Really, uh, the way Hal fought the fear he's experiencing right now. Entering a cloud of shit. Imagination works well, very well for the ring of will. Yeah, it does. But considering both Hal Jordan, John Stewart were from the armed forces. Hal Jordan from the Air Force, uh, John Stewart from the Marine Corps. It does tend to give them an advantage on the courage part, on the will. John Stewart was an architect in the comics, and this guy, Guy Gardner, the one with the mop head hair, is a gym teacher. So imagine a wacky Lantern he'd make for Gunny Poo. And I haven't watched Creature Commandos yet. It's sort of, oh, probably I'll watch it next year or when. Technically, I enjoyed my adventures with Superman better than G- Creature Commandos. Parallax is fighting the gravity of the sun. And that's the punch. That's how quick the cloud of shit is destroyed that quickly. Sinestro Tomare Kilowog save Hal Jordan. Yeah, it's funny, Sin. To overcome fear, you must be fear itself. This is one of the most expensive uh, VFX during this time period. They could have really made this movie better with more action. Man, I would rather have Green Lantern appear. There are tons of characters with Green Lantern. Plus, we all know Hal Jordan is sort of a pedo. with Arisha, and yeah, I blame those clowns that wrote Green Lantern in the comics for making Hal Jordan into a pedophile. If you remember the story of Arisha, Arisha was body to be an adult while she was still young. Hal Jordan is, of course, the best Green Lantern out there. Okay, we have sort of a mid-credit scene here where Sinestro got the yellow ring from Oa. They they really tried to copy the Marvel cinematic universe uh, in 2011. This is why we've been saying, Sin Havoc has been saying that uh, James Gunn has been messing with us since uh, 20. Well, there's an extended cut since 20. Yeah. So, how do you rate this film, Sin? I rate it as a 7.5 over 10. Yeah. That's the best uh, I rate this movie. That's how high. And I could go lower, but I enjoyed this movie a lot during those days when I first watched this. A mid credit scene, of course, is the yellow ring that Sinestro stole from Owa. Well, 6 out of 10. It's still a bit not bad. It's still higher than hysterically bad. Yeah. And this movie was one of those uh, times then when they tried doing DC universe, a DC connected universe in films. And yes, thank you for joining me in this chat. Thank you, Sin Havoc, for always being in the chat. Thank you for to Sergeant Giratina for being in the panel, and of course, uh, Sin Sky Skywalker the Jedi for being in the panel too. Yes, subscribe, and share this video. And we'll be doing another watch along this coming Wednesday, my time. That's Tuesday night EST. We'll be featuring The Dark Knight Rises. And yes, Mikey verse forever. I'm out of here.
killing people. They look alive to me.
Because I saved them.
Well, that's why I waited until you were there. I got the information I needed. No one died. I did it your way.
He does have a point. I know it got lost in all the confusion, but we still have some issues to settle here. There are only heroes and there are villains.
You think yourself a hero, but you would let these criminals go free.
Heroes don't kill people.
Well, I do.